Hello, I'm Darby Raymond-Overstreet, and I'm very excited and just grateful and happy to be here to share this most recent collection of works that I've put together for this show. Each of the works that I have here are collage works that I made, and they're each composed of different relief prints that I made and then had cut and kind of reimagined, reorganized into these geometric abstracted forms. And um, as a grouping, I would say that all of the pieces are inspired by two main themes. And first and foremost, I would say that they're inspired by our weaving tradition. I'm just so deeply inspired and moved by Diné textiles, Navajo weavings, and I've just admired them for my whole life, starting with looking at my great grandmother's weavings, and then just over the years, really studying and admiring the bold geometric visual aesthetic that's oftentimes found in our weavings. And so that look really inspires all of the work that I do, but it certainly inspired this group of collage works that I put together. And then I would say that the second inspiration behind this piece quickly, and ever since pretty much the onset of the pandemic, with the kind of the statewide stay-at-home orders that we had here in New Mexico, and then kind of out of that circumstance, the work from home situations that kind of arose out of that circumstance as well. I've been able to really make being out in nature, exploring the outdoors, a daily facet or activity just in my daily routine. And so these pieces really embody just some of the observations that I've made while being in the outdoors and kind of just exploring the area that's just right around my house and in the studio where I live and where I create. And so I guess the biggest takeaway that I would say from just being immersed in the landscape of the kind of high desert region of New Mexico, I'd say that there's just so much, there's an abundance of beauty and life and light, and that's just been such an important thing for me through this time of being in the pandemic. It's been just a time of a lot of loss, a lot of challenges, a lot of hardship, losing family, losing friends, having to go through periods of isolation. It's been challenging, and through that, it's also been just a big mental, emotional toll that I think we all kind of experience and had to kind of carry with us. It's been very difficult, and that makes it a new challenge in and of itself through this time. But I found that being immersed in nature and just spending time in the outdoors and really just being observant, I just always find something to be inspired by. There's so many just kind of small things to notice that are really just kind of, let me see what the word would be for it. They're just wonderful and joyful expressions of the natural world that make it all feel like it's going to be okay, and just that there's hope out there still, even through times that are challenging and when we're facing those hurdles. But so that's pretty much what these pieces embody, and they're kind of like these beacons of inspiration and hope, and just represent those moments, kind of when you're in the outdoors, like say for example when you're just present with the sun as it's setting behind the mountains, and it's just really inspiring, and moments like that have really gotten me through these couple of years of just hardship. But yeah, that's pretty much what the group of works represent as a whole. Thank you so much for explaining your work to us. It's very beautiful, and we're so thrilled to have you back in our gallery and show your pieces. Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you. I'm honored to be here and so happy to be here to share this collection. So if you haven't had a chance to come in, they're opening today, January 7th, and they keep up through March 17th. You come on and have a look. They're really good.
Thank you for joining us.